Hi, I'm Peter Fisher. I'm the Accessibility Compliance Coordinator at Arizona State University. Advocacy comes in many different ways. You can be advocating for yourself or for others or for people who don't have a voice to speak for. I have a very momentous, pivotal time in my life when I was in junior college in Maryland, where I was asked to advocate on behalf of Pell Grants for our students across the entire United States. Being in Maryland, I was asked to go to Washington, D.C. Well, I had this odd opportunity to meet with a congressman that I'd never heard of before, and he and I were walking down the halls and into the House chambers, and he said, "Hey, I can't speak on behalf of that subject very well, but you seem to know your thing. Can you talk right now?" And he deferred his time on the House floor to me to speak on behalf of Pell Grants. But it turns out that that gentleman was Joe Biden, our future president, and we were both starting out our careers, mine in advocacy, and he went a whole lot further. Currently, I'm involved largely when it comes to health-related bills. I advocate for the Arthritis Foundation at a national level. I pretty much go to DC once or twice a year. I speak to our local Arizona congressmen and senators. Additionally, though, every day I'm advocating for people with disabilities across ASU and our campuses and facilities. It's my role to make sure that all of the buildings and facilities are compliant with ADA, and we go above that with a bunch of other standard accessibility issues that ASU finds really important. The ADA 35 years ago was a great start. It was always intended to be a moving, flexing, changing civil rights law. And that has happened to some degree, but not completely. We have new technologies every year. We have digital technologies that we didn't ever think of would need accessibility, like web pages and PDFs. And we need to make those accessible as well, not just the staircase and a ramp and those sort of things. So that's what we need to continue doing. We need to keep building and growing with our life and everything around us and make this civilization the best we possibly can. You have your own knowledge and background that no one else has. So you take that piece and that passion and that love of whatever is interesting you, and you advocate on behalf of that subject. You're not just doing this for yourself. You're the voice now for hundreds, if not thousands of other people who feel the same way as you, but don't know how to advocate. You could be their voice.